Hello, welcome. Today we'll be looking at this circle geometry problem. Now, the question says from the diagram below, find CDA, that is angle CDA. CDA, that is the middle letter now, which is this angle. And then B part says DAO. So we say DAO, that is the middle part again, which is letter A, that is this angle. So DAO, which is this angle. Now, let's start from the theorem that says that when you have a line drawn from the center of a circle onto a tangent, that line is perpendicular to the tangent. Don't forget this line AB, this line here is a tangent. An external line that touches a circle is a tangent. So a line from the center of a circle onto a tangent at the circumference of that circle is perpendicular to the tangent. So this is perpendicular. Perpendicular means it is right angle to it. So this line is right angle to this tangent. So this is right angle, which is 90 degrees. So this angle is 90 degrees. Now, looking at this part of the question now, we have 28 and we have 90. That is looking at this triangle now. We have 28 and we have 90. And sum of angle in a triangle is 180. So let's call this middle angle, let's call it angle X. So from the theorem, we have X, which is the angle now, X plus 90 plus 28 is equal to 180, because sum of angle in a triangle add up to 180. So X plus 118, 90 plus 28 is 118, is equal to 180. And from there we have X is equal to 180 minus 118. And that will simply give us X as 62 degrees. So that means this center angle is equal to 62 degrees. Now, don't forget the theorem that says that an angle at the center is twice that at the circumference. So if you look at this point A and C, you have two lines, a pair going to the center of the circle, that is A to the center is a line, C to the center 0 is a line. So you have two lines going to the center, and from the same point A and C, you have two lines going to the circumference of the circle. So when you have lines coming from the same point, you have a pair going to the center and you have another pair going to the circumference. Then you remember the theorem that says that angle at center is twice that at the circumference. So that means this one at the circumference, which is angle CDA. So 2 times CDA, that is twice the angle at the circumference, is equal to the angle at the center, which is 62. That is X is 62. So for us to get the angle at the center, at the circumference, we simply divide both sides by 2. We also divide this by 2. These 2 cancel 2. So we have angle CDA will be equal to 62 divided by 2 is 31 degrees. So that gives us the value of CDA as 31 degrees. Now, the next thing that we're going to do there is to find the other angle. That is the B part of the question. We have obtained the A part of the question now. That is what we have solved so far. So let's look at the B part of the question. Now, the B part of the question is simply saying that we should find DAO. That is DAO, this angle here. Now, for us to do that, I think it will be easier if we can make a trace here at this part of the circle. So let me make a trace here from the center here to this circumference, just a straight line. Now, looking at this straight line, you agree with me that this is a radius. From this center to the circumference is a radius. Similarly, from this center to the circumference here is also a radius. So this line is a radius r, and this line is also a radius r. So you agree with me now that this triangle is an isosceles triangle because these two sides are equal. So this triangle DOC, this triangle is an isosceles triangle because these two side radius, they are equal. So, and the base angle of an isosceles triangle are equal, the base angle. So if this angle is 15, then this angle here is also 15. Because the base angle of an isosceles triangle are equal. So 15, 15. Now, don't forget that we already obtained this angle, that is CDA. CDA. We already obtained this angle as 62 from the first part of the question. That is CDA is, we already obtained this angle as 31. 31. Not 62, 31. So this angle, which is CDA, is 31 degrees. Now we know a part of it as 15. So if a part of it is 15 and the whole of it is 31, so that means this remaining part has to be 31 minus 15. And 31 minus 15 is 16. So that means this part is 16 degrees. That is, this angle here is 16 degrees. This remaining angle, 16 degrees. Now, if you look at this line, this is from O to circumference. So this line is also a radius, R. So this line is a radius. This is also a radius. Hope you are seeing that now. So this line is a radius. That is, D to O is a radius. And also O to A is a radius. So that tells us that this triangle COA or DOA, this triangle DOA, that is this full triangle, is an isosceles triangle because these two sides are equal. They are both radii of the circle. So these two lines are equal. These two sides of the triangle are equal. So this triangle is an isosceles triangle. And in an isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. So if this is 16, it means that this angle here is also 16 degrees. And that angle is what? DAO that we are looking for. So DAO, which is the angle that we are looking for, is 16 degrees. So we can conclude by saying that, therefore, let me write it here and say, therefore, DAO is equal to 16 degrees because they are base angle of an isosceles triangle. So that gives us the two solutions to the question. Hope it is clear. Please like and share this video so that others can learn from it. And then don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.